Merry Christmas. Merry Chrysler.
Yes.
Merry Christmas.
Ignore that we have played this game already.
Why'd you have to point it out? Nobody would have been the wiser. Welcome.
Because it said level 1 and it had all 3 gifts on it.
Merry Christmas, everybody. This is our Christmas special. It's not crazy Christmassy. It's pretty much a mobile game on the PS4.
Hey now, don't be hating on mobile games on PS4. I paid $4 for this, okay?
Did you really?
It was probably something around that.
Why?
Not gonna lie. Because it was the only Christmas thing I could actually find.
Was it really?
Yes.
We could have found like a Christmas PC game. Like I Spy Christmas. Hello.
No, ew.
Hello.
Ew, who wants to play that?
PC? Christmas games like those are pretty fun, I'll have you know. I will not have the disrespect.
You get all the disrespect of that.
So get in the holiday season. Get your stockings full of food and get your presents and harass your family members that you see once or twice a year.
Or argue with them all day.
Be a pain in the ass. Make sure it's memorable. Honestly, that's true. Isn't that not true though? Like when there's arguing involved with family, does it not make it more memorable?
Just because you're not wrong doesn't mean you're right. But yeah, it's pretty memorable, if I were to say.
Because I think the best holiday memories is when there's a lot of fighting. Or at least like one major fight. Like there has to be a climax.
Like Thanksgiving when your brother spilled soda all over you. All over your white stuff.
Dude, that made me so upset. And I was being very childish. I will admit, I was being very petty. I was being childish. Like that was not mature of me to act that way. But I did not care because it was all white. And it was some of my favorite stuff. And he spilled soda on it.
It's because it's white, huh?
Yeah, it stains. It was dark cola. And I was very upset. So, yeah, that was childish. It was childish, and I don't care. I do not care. And I do it again.
This is why I don't wear a lot of white stuff.
All you need to do is have some stain remover on hand and a washer nearby. But did you notice when I wore his clothes while mine were in the washer, he didn't mess with me no more because it was all his clothes. He was like go take off my stop wearing my hoodies, and I was threatening like, oh, you mean this? And he's like, all right, I'll stop.
And he's like, nah, I don't want you to get my stuff dirty.
Well, yeah, it was very much like, okay, all right, yeah, because it's his own stuff. Because if he gets it dirty, that's on him.
That is fair. That is.
So he can't mess with me.
Also.
It's like those people who put. It's not right, but it was from a comic. But somebody had used an evil villain used like a suit made that had babies that was holding babies, and the heroes couldn't do anything because he wouldn't punch somebody that has a bunch of babies strapped to them.
Says who?
A lot of people, unless you have no conscience.
I'm not gonna say anything to that.
Yeah, hold on, little baby. Baby give you baby give you.
Where's my?
Baby be your shield. Baby give you security. Baby be very much.
So what you're saying is to have a baby with a millionaire, and use that to I don't know.
No, I don't know where you were going with that either.
Where I was going with
you
that.
said blah 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 blah. Anyway, I'm pretty pumped about the holiday season just because of the food aspect. Very, very excited for that. With the meals and all.
What meals are you looking forward to, I guess?
Pozole.
Of course.
That's
Not the tamales?
No, pozole has always been my favorite since I was a kid.
I believe that.
It's been more my favorite than tamales.
I don't know if I have a favorite holiday food for this time of year. I do for Thanksgiving for sure.
For you, it's pumpkin pie, isn't it?
Oh yeah, I love pumpkin pie. But for Christmas, I don't have anything that I would say that I love that much or even like that much.
Very much, yeah. Pozole for me. And especially when my mom hand cures the hominy.
The hominy?
The hominy. Hominy. Humana. No, because you can get them in the can already pre-shelled, technically.
Those are the good ones, baby.
But my mom gets them from these stores, and you have to soak them, and then you soak it with like lime or cal or something like that, and you peel off the skins. But oh my gosh, so good. It's a lot of work because you have to do it individually for each one, but so good. Delicious. And I know people put beef or pork, but we've always done chicken. We usually use chicken for a lot, like for tamales and stuff. So whenever anybody offers me one like a beef or pork, I'm like, no thanks. I'm not a big fan. Like, I like pork, but not to the extent that most people do in some dishes. It's just not for me.
Where is he going?
Just not for me.
I'm confusing myself what I'm doing right now, if I'm being honest.
Okay, you know what? Okay, go back. No, you had it. Put the green. Oh. You could have gotten the other one.
Really?
Yes.
Well, it's a little late for that now.
It's not.
Well, because I can't move these ones right here. Like, I can't move these.
Santa Claus. Santa baby. What are those other Christmas songs? Is he cursing?
Yes.
Santa
baby.
Claus. Christmas. Hold on. Christmas specials from Nickelodeon or Cartoon Network. Your faves.
Oh shoot.
Cause
Santa got ran over by reindeer or grandma. And then there's there's one that comes on every year.
There's another one, and it's Olive, and it's a dog that wants to be a reindeer. I remember watching that.
Oh yeah.
But there's
Doesn't it just wear like antlers?
Yeah, but they end up leading the pack. It's a really, I liked it. Another one is the Timmy Turner one. Well, technically, it's not a Christmas special. It's like when Vicky steals the remote.
That was just a special.
But it was funny though, because they had a Christmas special in it.
Oh, they did. You are right about that.
Yeah, they had a Christmas special in it. So technically,
I wouldn't call that one specifically.
It was a Muppet special too, because of their puppets at one point. Honestly, that movie was gold. That movie was fire.
That was pretty good, I'll admit that much.
That movie was very good. Because Vicky has his power, and then, like, his future self ends up dying, and it's like, you feel bad, and you're like, what? He's holding his future self dead.
I mean, he was.
The other one? Oh, man. The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, when Santa's a vampire, and they go meet up another vampire for the antidote. But the vampire was like, ew, no, gross. I'm not gonna touch that. It's too many blood stains and stuff.
I don't remember that one.
No? It's so funny. Like, it was Mrs. Claus all along. Spoilers.
Spoiler alert.
If you haven't seen it, what are you doing? Yeah, Mrs. Claus is actually the vampire the whole time.
And she really don't remember
Santa Claus. No?
No.
Yeah, we gotta watch that. It's good. The other one from Nickelodeon. Oh, there's an Ed and Eddie one.
I don't remember.
Jeez Louise.
Did one of them got a jawbreaker in that one, I want to say? Or they got a quarter?
Maybe.
Do you remember that episode where Ed finally gets a quarter?
No.
Oh man, that was an episode.
What do you mean?
Like, he has to fight through all this stuff to try to like go get the jawbreaker, and like he still doesn't get the jawbreaker.
Dang.
Spoiler.
That sucks.
Like, he's got to go through like basically a fucking, like, basically he goes through a tornado of shit, and like he still doesn't get the jawbreaker.
And sometimes it'd be like that. Those episodes sometimes would get really dark. Do you remember, like on Ed, Edd and Eddy, when, oh man, what was it? It was the episode where they had built a city out of cardboard, and obviously they inflate like the reality of how big it is, but it's like a whole ass city of out of cardboard,
I
and
think I do.
you just see like there's crime and mystery, and it's like, what is going on? And we just, I don't know. Sometimes I look back at those cartoons, I'm like, this is pure genius, but also, what the hell were we watching?
Yeah. Well, Courage the Cowardly Dog is a good example of that one too. I think just that whole show in general.
Yes, very much so. Great example, actually. Every episode. But it really had a simplicity to it. Like, this is the goal. He loves his owner and tries to protect Muriel from getting in any trouble. That's it. That's all it was. There was like no there were some plots that stayed consistent, like the evil chicken. Like that was a constant thing, but probably like only in 3 episodes.
Duck?
Yeah, the duck.
The duck that tried to kill Courage, though.
Yeah.
No, or did it try to kill Muriel?
No,
It tried to kill one of them because it liked the
And then the road.
husband, right?
Eustace.
Yes, for some reason, which was weird.
But then you
Because
see,
nobody
like,
likes
why?
Eustace.
But oh my gosh, it was the saddest episode was when you find out why Courage didn't have his own parents.
When they fucking went to the moon?
They didn't go there by choice. An evil scientist sent him there.
Which one was I on?
Oh no.
Do you remember which one I was on?
No. Just click a random one.
We're going to 20. I guess we're on 20
It
now.
was funnier than 24.
I think we're actually farther than this.
25.
We're at 26.
Oh, the other one is SpongeBob. The SpongeBob one is the Christmas to Bikini Bottom. And Squidward decides to be Santa Claus, and he gives up all his worldly possessions.
Oh, yeah. I do remember that one.
Because SpongeBob disappointed, and then the real Santa Claus is like came on.
He's like, good job, Squidward.
Well, it was popular, I guess, in those cartoons for like real life stuff to be part of the cartoon, but it was kind of scary. Like the gorilla wasn't animated; it was like a real gorilla with a green
Yeah, I
screen.
remember that.
God, that episode was so that
That episode was so weird.
that episode has so many good lines. Yeah, I know of a place where you never get hurt. Oh man. Magical place.
I remember that part in the episode.
Magical charms. He endures. He endures. He endures. And it's like, take it away, Penny. And then Patrick is like, that Penny has the most beautiful voice ever. What was the other one? And then when they go in, it's like, SpongeBob. Oh yeah, when Sandy goes, he's like, SpongeBob, you're talking crazy. That's not crazy. This is crazy. Blah 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 blah. And yeah.
Man, you really remember those specials a lot differently than I do, or
What
a
do you
lot
mean
more.
differently?
A lot more.
Duh. SpongeBob funny. Hardy hard horror.
Sounds like someone spent too much time watching SpongeBob.
I think the one thing I hated though is the fact that while in elementary, a lot of people were like, "Did you know it's scientifically proven that SpongeBob makes you stupider?" And I was like, "Fuck you, you little 8-year-old! You don't even know how to pull up your pants sometimes. I don't think you know how to quote studies yet." But at the time, I was very much like well, they might be kind of right because of how I was as an 8-year-old. So
That's funny.
who was I to refute their information?
Yeah, you're right about this being a mobile game because it says next hit in 9 minutes and 20 some seconds.
I told you. You little loser. I don't know why. We're playing a mobile game on the PS4.
Who knows? Who's to say?
You know what? Is this what the era's gonna be? We're gonna be playing mobile games. Do you want to play Subway Surfer?
Subway Surfers is our next.
Reddit stories. Because that's what it is on TikTok. People will play Subway Surfer at those mobile games, and then they'll just have a story on top of it, or somebody that read the story, because they're super popular. And it's like old stories too that have already been resolved. It's like, okay.
Like what?
I don't know. Like, am I the asshole? Like old am I the asshole stories?
There's so many of those.
Like, am I the asshole? Blah, blah, blah. I don't care. Well, you know what? Some of those have pretty good reasons. Some of them don't. But majority of the time, the people that write "Am I the asshole?" usually aren't. Because of the stuff they write. But then again, you also don't know how real they are either on the internet. Not to say like everything you read on the internet's fake, but it's just, you know, sometimes it's okay to take things with a grain of salt. Unless there's, I don't know, like substantial evidence or majority popular belief vote. I don't know. Just be smart when using the internet and reading stories.
Yeah, that's a good
That's about
rule.
it. This is a general rule. Because I tell you, Tumblr has some interesting ways to describe things.
Oh, I bet.
Some interesting stories that obviously weren't real.
Like made up stories?
Well, like they seemed so over the top. It seemed so over the top that it didn't seem real. Like once in a lifetime encounters, like crazy coincidences can happen. It's like, whoa. But there's a point to some stories that are like that, where it's like, okay,
it's like,
this doesn't
definitely
seem...
didn't happen.
Yeah, it's like, this seems a little far-fetched.
I believe that on Tumblr from the stuff that you've told me about Tumblr.
Because, yeah. Although it's not as bad as it was in its heyday. Most of those people migrated towards Twitter, or they've left and gone to other platforms. Because it used to be like a big social media site, and it just had so much on it, but it's not as it was in its heyday. If that, yeah.
Well, also
not to the extent it used to be.
There's certain things they can't have on Tumblr anymore.
Yeah, like corn. They took
Yes.
that off to make it more family friendly, which I don't understand why some companies. Well, I do, because they want to broaden the more costs. Like they want to have better chances of making money, but also like
Be more family friendly.
yeah, like being super broad.
I mean, that makes sense from a business standpoint, but a lot of people who
Depend on those niches or sources or outlets. Like you wouldn't expect not Family Feud, but like Corn Dub to be family friendly, because you know what it is, and like they have a market to serve. So like a lot of companies that try to sanitize their platforms, even though they have like a bunch of people that depend on their platform for said, you know, stuff, it just seems kind of you're killing your market, you know what I mean? Like you kill your market by trying to sanitize it and make it like available for everybody. There you go. Yeah, there you go.
come on, Santa baby. Santa baby. I like how we both thought of the same song. That's such a weird song. Are they like trying to seduce Santa or something?
I don't.
That's really what it sounds like.
I think that's what the song is about. You know another song though?
You spin my head right round.
That's not a Christmas
when
song.
we go down. You said a song. You didn't say a Christmas song.
Alright, then I suppose about can you sing a Christmas song? Not whatever that was.
Baby, it's cold outside.
I have to leave.
Something.
La, 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 la.
Something else about trying to make you stay.
Yeah.
It's such a weird song.
It's like, I don't know. I don't know what the story is behind it.
I could not tell
I hear
you.
different things all the time. You know what? Somebody can post it below if they want. Just explain it to me like I'm 5. I don't understand.
It is definitely one of those weirder songs, though.
Like that one, like Pina Coladas.
If you like pina coladas.
And he puts the ad out for another single lady because he wants to cheat on his wife. And then his wife ends up responding and they're like, oh, that's so funny. And it's like, you were both about to cheat on each other.
Was that really what happened?
Yeah.
They both were gonna cheat on each other?
Yeah, because he put an ad out for a fun lady. And she responded because she wanted to hang out with like a fun dude. And they found out it was each other that responded.
That's that is different.
So it was like, oh, like the song's great and all, but when you listen to lyrics and go like, oh, they're gonna cheat on each other, it's like, oh. Anyways, now you wonder why Aunt Mary says that's her favorite song. Too bad it didn't go exactly like the song with our marriage. Oh, what happened to the music?
I don't know. We're gonna. I think I accidentally turned it off. Yeah, I did.
Oh.
Just start making your own music on the spot. I did not know that was what that song was about.
Yeah, you silly goof. You silly little clown. You stupid ass fuck.
Jeez.
Oh, did you know? No offense to Chris Pratt, but the internet would prefer if Matt Berry voiced Garfield. Honestly, that's very funny. But did you know Chris Pratt is gonna voice Mario, and he's not gonna do the Italian accent?
I did hear that.
And he's not. He's also gonna voice Garfield, and he's not gonna do the Garfield thing.
How could you voice Garfield and not, voice Garfield?
But also, do you know who Matt Berry is?
I have no fucking clue.
Well, I think you know who he is.
Oh, he's from Lee in the Shadows.
Dude, I'm ready for season 4 to come out already for that show. Or season whatever, the next season.
It is season 4.
Is season 4?
Uh-huh.
I'm ready for it. It's so funny. My love. But honestly, Guillermo, spoilers if you don't want to listen, if you watch We in the Shadows.
We've talked about this before, though.
Spoilers. Honestly, just respect the fact that Guillermo couldn't go with Nandor to his trip because he had to babysit Nadia. But
Nadja.
I thought it was Nadia.
Wait, why does it want me to go home? Are we already done with this one?
Are we done?
I guess we'll just... I mean, we got a lot of them. I don't think we're finished.
I think we're good.
But goodbye, everybody.
Have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.